let's have a look at Flower Magic Oracle cards. This is an awesome deck. If you love flowers, of course. There's a guidebook with it. Do you rejoice at the opportunity to spend time in the company of nature's beautiful jewels? Of course we do. So here's 48 cards. They are silver, gilded on the sides. They are actually a joy. They're like the same size as regular Oracle cards, but they are bendy and a joy to shuffle. Like, they are slip. So let's have a look at those. The guidebook, it's got black and white photo. It has a poem, and then message, magic, and then even a little bit more about the flower revealed. It's a great one. I have written down the keywords here in the front because I'm a nerd. But I used this a lot with Herb Oracles. So let's see who we've got here. We've got a lot of different flowers that you might not always think about, but I love how it has the flower, then there's a lady with it, and the keyword right on the card. And it covers all sorts of topics, from sorrow to action to self-esteem. It has all diversities. It's very inclusive. Even some of them feel older. Look, this one's very dark gothic, crown magic. Here's Poppy with grief. There's a lot of different characters and a lot of different flowers. So I'm just going to quickly go through these so you can kind of get an idea about flower magic. I love that they are realistic photos of the flowers, kind of up close and personal. Some of them, like Foxglove, was all about poison. That is true. Complications. Ah, that's funny. Yeah, this is a fun deck for people who love flowers. And they're not all like completely beautiful. They're just all types. Like, well, they are beautiful. All of them are beautiful. Sorry. Pardon. All flowers are beautiful, but there's some ones that you wouldn't think would make the cut, and they're in here. Even yarrow. Jealousy, opportunity, fruitfulness, all kinds of topics. So I found it really easy to work with this deck because of all the different keywords. So even if you don't have your flowers memorized, you can really enjoy this deck for guidance. See? So cute. All right, let's see what flower wants to say hello to you today. Which one stood out to you? I mean, you could always, whichever one made you go, oh, look, it's yarrow. Ha ha ha, that's funny. That is the one that made me go, oh, even yarrow. So Achille is here with courage. Here's like a warrior Viking woman in her furs. And then it's yellow. Yarrow, not the wild stuff that I have growing by the driveway. And then we look it up, and we can find that easily because it's one of the first ones. So the keyword's about courage in the poem Blessing, if you will. It says, banish fears and bring in courage. A warrior wields her weapon to flourish. So be so brave now and face your fears. Listen to your inner voice that loudly cheers. Dig deep within and stand up proud. A lion's roar of bravery shouts out loud. So the message from Achilles is time to pull on your big kid pants. Achilles suggests you need to release negative energy, banish fears, and allow yourself to deal with the issues that are holding you back. What is it that you are afraid of doing? Why? Achilles gives you the courage to tackle issues, situations, and difficult people head on. So stop making excuses and putting things off. Deal with problems now with the strength that you know you already have. Take deep breaths or summon your Dutch, French, German, or any country pride to find your courage. The universe would not ask you to do these things if it believed you couldn't handle them. Think of them as challenges or goals, and you will succeed. Then the magic message says to carry yarrow with you to allay fear. Keep it under your pillow to enhance prophetic dreams. Drink it as a tea or burn it as incense to increase psychic powers. Bring it into your home to invite love, happiness, and peace. Wear it as an amulet for protection. And then, na-na-na-na-na-na-na, it gives you a little more nerdiness in the revealed part. Achilles was used as wound dressing for Achilles' soldiers during the Trojan War. In the 17th century, a woman was accused of being a witch because she used yarrow, which at that time was considered to be an herb of the devil. Druids used it to predict the weather, and young women would work with it when they wanted to see who their beau would be. In the ancient divination method of I Ching, dried yarrow heads were often used. So it kind of satisfies you on all levels, magically, poetically, very common sense advice, and then a little na-na-na-na-na-na-na. So that is flower magic.